Move on to question number 3. It's especially relevant to you.
It's from Damien. It says, so despite your husband's better judgment, I got the Nightmare King from Burger King. Oh, Damien, no. I did, however, encourage people to do precisely that and tell me about their dreams. Can the deliciousness that is this burger really cause nightmares?
So, Justin, you referenced on your other podcast.
One of my other dozens of
other podcasts. You referenced this burger and the fact that there was a study that supposedly supported the claim that it can increase actual nightmares if you eat it.
Yeah. Hold on, Sid.
No, wrong show.
It's on this podcast.
No, we don't do that here. We don't do that.
I want a munch.
No.
Sid?
No.
Sid?
No.
Sid?
No.
This is the first crossover podcast.
Justin, can I, if
Munch
I say
Squad,
it, can I move on?
Yeah, I want a munch.
Squad.
Welcome to the Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast. And this time it's in a new show. It's called Sawbones. And if you haven't heard me cover this, I just want to tell what the burger is really quick.
Okay, really quick.
I ate one and I was shocked that you didn't give me more trouble about it. It is a burger patty with bacon and cheese and burger fixins and mayonnaise and a chicken breast.
Yes.
That's the nightmare part of it. And that's what they're saying is bound to give me nightmares.
And it's also green.
It's also, the bun is green. It looks like a, Charlie said, yeah. You know what it looks like in person? You remember You Can't Do That on Television? Remember the guy Barf, the chef on You Can't Do That on Television, the stuff he made? Yes, that's what it looks like.
So
it looks like a garbage pail kid version of a hamburger.
So they really did do a study of sorts. Burger King did a study with Paramount Trials and Florida Sleep and Neurodiagnostics Services. And basically 100 people ate the burger for 10 nights before they went to bed. And then they were observed while they slept. And they said, did they give you nightmares? And what they said is that the average, on average, like 4% of the population has nightmares on any given night. And in this study, it increased by 3.5 times. Now, the number one problem is there was no control group.
That's the number one problem. With this entire situation,
so
the number one problem is that they didn't have a control group.
They talked to you about nightmares ahead of time, and they asked you questions about nightmares, and they asked you if you had any nightmares. There's a lot of bias. You needed to do that and then have people eat something that wasn't the nightmare burger.
Believe me, friends, you would know if you had eaten the nightmare burger. There would be no control group that you could establish for this sandwich.
There has never been a proven link between what you eat and nightmares. So I thought I would address that. They've never found never found that like eating certain foods are more likely to give you nightmares or not. Like they've done some studies to find like people who are really thirsty, like who hadn't had enough water, like sometimes dream of water. But like past that, like there's really no influence as to like what you eat. Like that whole bit Scrooge does about a bit of undigested beef or a blob of mustard,
old potato.
Yeah, none of that is. There's never been anything like that. So it can't give you nightmares.